name's Alex and welcome to another Let's Talk, where I talk about all things queer that have interested me in the past week. Let's get into this. Now, just a quick update on Love Island Australia. Last Let's Talk, I talked about new couple that was on the show, Phoebe and Cassie. So they had partnered up. Why was I having trouble with that word? I don't know. They coupled up together, and they were both really curious on exploring their potential as a couple. They had both acknowledged that neither of them have been in a relationship with a woman before, but they've both had experiences with women, and they were really curious about exploring that relationship. So I was really excited because I loved them both. Phoebe is just like a goddess, you know, like she's like, I don't know, like an Amazonian goddess. I was like, oh my God, take me. So I was really keen to watch it and see where it went. Unfortunately, I'm going to save you guys from watching it. If you haven't already started watching it, I'm saving you right now. Literally the episode after they get together, the Love Island show brought on like two boys. They were twins, and they were both keen on Cassie. And she went on like one date and was like super keen on them. Honestly, she was keen before she even went on the date. Like she was so like ready to get out. Like as soon as the opportunity presented itself, I was like, rude. How dare you run away from Phoebe like that? So they literally like shut down that relationship literally the next day. We didn't even get like a spooning scene or anything like that. I'm just sad. And honestly, Phoebe, like I felt real bad for Phoebe because like while she did acknowledge that she's never been in a relationship with a woman before, she kind of like, you know, was like, you know, I came out to my family on national TV. You know, I really put myself out there. So I guess she does identify as like queer, potentially, you know, like she is interested in people of the same sex. And yeah, so like that is something that, you know, she felt that she came out and addressed on national TV for the first time for like with her family. So I felt really bad because she felt like betrayed and like, you know, she kind of felt used, and then like she was just like really sad because, you know, she addressed that with Cassie and Cassie broke down, like feeling attacked, I guess. And Phoebe was like, the last thing I want to do is like make you cry, you know, if you are having connections with these boys, then follow that. I just, you know, I'd rather be friends than to see you cry. And I just loved Phoebe way more. But then she literally like got booted off the island like the next day, I think. So the show sucks. For a quick update, that was not a quick update, but long story short, Love Island sucks. Moving on, another quick update. It's around Dickinson. I've talked about this show previously. I had mentioned previously that I had hoped it was going to be gay. I did have some gay vibes. I believe Emily Dickinson was queer in real life. And I was just, my worry was that they were gonna like just ignore it, you know? But it looks like they're fully going down the queer route. So I'm very happy with that because they had like a new trailer released. I will have a link to that in the description if you guys want to go check it out. But it's, yeah. I'm very excited for Dickinson to come out November 1st. The whole season is dropping on Apple TV Plus. I don't know what the service is called. It's Apple TV something. So I'm very excited. November 1st, which is the same day that Atypical comes out. So that's going to be a busy weekend full of shows, full of queerness, but I'm excited. Next thing that I want to talk about quickly is something that I saw this morning. Netflix released a trailer for this, like a Christmas movie called Let It Snow. It's releasing in like November though, so I don't know like how much of a Christmas movie it really is if it's releasing in November, but whatever. Honestly, I'm only mentioning it because it's got Liv Hewson in it. They are in what's that zombie series with Drew Barrymore? It is Santa Clarita Diet. Is that how you say it? Yeah, anyway. So Liv was in that, but I'm mentioning it because Liv identifies as queer in real life, and so I love them. And it looks like in the movie Let It Snow, the Netflix movie, Liv will potentially be playing a queer character as well. It looks like it anyway. I don't know if they're going to get together. I don't know if it's going to be good representation, but I trust Liv, honestly. Like, I don't know. I'm going to watch it for them. So I thought I would let you guys know about it in case you guys were interested as well. I'll have a link in the description to the trailer. Yeah. And the next thing that I want to talk about is the YouTube original series called Impulse. So season 2 dropped, I think it was the 16th, so last week. And I binged it over the weekend, the whole season. So the whole season 2 has dropped. It's a really interesting show. It's like, it reminds me like a lot of, I don't even remember that teleporting movie name, but I'm pretty sure it had Kristen Stewart in it for like 2 seconds, right? Anyway, I can't remember. Anyway, the series is around this chick. She finds out she has teleporting powers, and it's like figuring that out. It's a really interesting watch just in general, so I would recommend it. Like I said, it's a YouTube original series, so yeah, you can watch it on YouTube. But there's also, so the main character, her sort of stepsister, their parents aren't actually married yet, but they're living together. So the sister is queer. And it's sort of like her story over like season 1 and 2 is like this sort of figuring herself out, coming out storyline. I really liked it, even though I do sometimes get a little bit bored with like coming out storylines and those sort of things because it's just done all the time, right? Hers is really sweet and I really like her. She's just adorable and I love her, and I like, my biggest complaint about her storyline is that there's not enough of it, you know, like she just gets little bits here and there, and I'm just like, I just want some more content from her and her storyline. I've fully shipped her with like 4 people on this show. Honestly, I've shipped her with the main character. I know they're like stepsisters, but they're not actually like blood related, so it's not that weird. And it's not like they grew up together. They've literally known each other for like a year. I'm trying to justify this, but honestly, whatever. I mostly shipped them in season 1. I also was really keen. So season 1, the girl, her name is Jenna. Jenna is the sister's name. And then we got Henry, who's the main character. So Jenna had this crush on like one of her friend's older sister when she was growing up / now. Well, in season 1. So I was like, I totally ship this. I want to see more of this. But we only got like tiny little bits from the crush in season 1. We get a couple more scenes with her and the crush in season 2, but she's no longer crushing on that chick anymore. I developed 2 more ships in season 2. So Jenna, honestly, I was kind of shipping her with her best friend. I was getting like gay vibes from her best friend because her best friend was like so clingy and so touchy with her. And I was like, her best friend is fully in love with her and she has no idea. These two, they're both baby gays and they have no idea. So I kind of shipped them, but nothing came of that. I was really surprised that nothing came of that in season 1 because it felt like they were definitely like leading up to that. But then Jenna actually did get sort of like a love interest in the season, which I totally shipped. She went to like a college party and like hooked up with this chick and I was like, they're adorable. I'm here for this. So yeah, it's a good show. I really got frustrated with Henry, especially in regards to Jenna towards the end there. I was like, how dare you? But like it's a really fucked up show, to be honest. If you guys have not seen it or anything about it, there, you know, is big trigger warnings for it. It addresses really like intense dark themes. So yeah, it's an intense show. Yeah, but I have really enjoyed it. But yeah, I think that's about it from me today. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Also, I want to give a big shout out to my Patreon sponsors. We got Marissa, Corey, and Kathy. You guys are incredible and help me do what I do. I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.